Good evening and welcome to the February 2020 edition of Curriculum Connection. I'm Medford's Curriculum Director, Laura Lundy. This month, sophomores found out the challenges of being a government official. All sophomores in the Medford area take a year of government, and this month, sophomore government and English teachers join forces and ask students to create a proposal about a Taylor County topic that doesn't have an easy solution. Sophomore English teacher Lynn Lindau explains.
Students on a research project where they had to find at least one article from the Star News that covered that topic locally, and then 2 additional articles in databases. After they did that initial research, then they had to prep questions that would kind of further their knowledge of the issue that they could ask board members or administrators of different committees within Taylor County.
According to government teacher Corey Nazer, a major part of the process was the interview day.
So we have 5 county board members out of the 17 in the county. 5 are here, and then we have 5 what I guess we'd call county administrators. So we have a zoning administrator, the highway administrator, we have someone from human services representing like clinical services, mental health services. We have Michelle Grimm from UW Extension, who is part of the effort to bring broadband to the county, because we don't have an official administrator for that. And then the county forest administrator here. They're all here to talk about topics that are, I don't want to say controversial, but definitely have 2 sides and are bigger topics that everyone in the county has at least heard of, and all the board supervisors would definitely have an opinion on.
Taylor County Human Services Clinical Coordinator Jen Meyer says that she enjoyed hearing the students' questions and ideas.
The students this morning have asked amazing, thoughtful, insightful questions that have actually created some questions and or ideas on my end.
Taylor County Forest Administrator Jake Walsasek was also encouraged by the questions the students asked.
It's encouraging to see that these kids are looking at this matter holistically and from multiple perspectives. Some of the questions have been very basic in terms of what is our program or what do I do on a daily basis, all the way to the more complex questions about what happens to timber revenue, where does it go, how does it benefit the community, and what other recreational assets or wildlife assets are improved through forest management.
And then they're going to incorporate what they learned today into their sources, and then they'll use their articles and those interviews to basically present a proposal to the county board of what they would like to see happen or the direction they'd like the board to go in.
Mr. Nazer says students practiced many skills during this project.
Well, finding out that picking up a newspaper and reading it is valuable. There is actual real-life stuff in there that does impact people. Certainly interpersonal skills. Today they're talking with adults who are taking them seriously. That's something that I'm seeing right now, happening right over here, is we have a group of adults, big decision makers in the county, that are taking them seriously and think that this is important for them. So research and reading, being aware of what's going on locally, and understanding that a lot of these problems are problems that are statewide problems too. So Taylor County is got to come up with its own way to solve a lot of problems that this entire state of Wisconsin is dealing with.
The students I talked to learned a lot through this experience.
I learned about the biology and the wildlife management, also the forestry management, but I learned also about the politics that go behind it and how they use and manage resources.
I learned that right now we're falling really behind in our roads, and we just need more money to come fix them, and doing things like increasing wheel tax, vehicle registration, and just gas taxes in general would help with that.
I learned that everyone is struggling with mental health on some condition, and that our community can better as a whole if we help those individuals.
In addition to learning about their topic, all of the students interviewed agreed that government officials have a very difficult job.
I learned how much thought has to go into certain things, even the small things like septic tanks, even though they need to be replaced. It's a lot of thought that can go into it, and there's a lot of different ways they can go, and they don't necessarily know which one to pick.
There's a lot of different things that need money and to make that decision. I don't know how they do it.
I feel like it's really hard because there's a lot of different opinions that everybody has. So they're trying to listen to people, but they're also trying to do what's best for them right now and future generations to come.
Because this is the first year of the project, students' proposals will not be presented to the county board. However, according to Mr. Nazer and Mrs. Lindau, this may be incorporated into future years. For Curriculum Connection, I'm Laura Lundy.